Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today is day 5 of my foam squishy week. Every single day this week I am making a new foam squishy. There's already 4 up. Today is day 5, so if you haven't seen those already then I will leave them in a link down below. So anyway, today's video is of how I made this jumbo Carmex lip balm, because is there anything better than a classic Carmex? I don't think so. I do not think so. Earlier on in this week we started with the Laneige lip mask, but do you know what? I think this one has taken the hot spot. I love it. So if you want to see how I made this, then just keep on watching. So I've sped up the sculpting part of the foam because we've covered that over the last 4 days, but just for a quick refresher, the foam that I use is high density foam. I buy this in a local hardware store for me, as it's actually meant for seat reupholstery. If you want to find your own high density foam, I would check out eBay or Amazon just for ease, or your local haberdasheries or anything like that. Also, if you're in the UK, Dunelm tend to sell this. But basically I just cut it into a very chunky lip balm shape. I angled it from the bottom to the top, rounded off the bottom where the Carmex lid kind of goes, and added a little bit of a tapered edge on it as well. Now carving the foam does take a while. This here actually took me 28 minutes from beginning to end, just to be entirely clear. I always want to be transparent with how quick or how long these things take, because it often shows really fast on screen and everything, but yeah, realistically this did take me 28 minutes. Another mistake that I made was I actually painted the base of this in a blue squishy paint mixture. This was because I made the Nido in yesterday's video and I didn't end up using the blue, so I didn't want it to go to waste. Unfortunately though, obviously as I was making the Carmex, this needed to be yellow, and the amount of layers of the yellow I then had to put on top just to cover the blue was insane. I think in the end I had to do 12 layers. Obviously each layer has to dry in between as well to build up that kind of squishy coating. So yeah, this did take me absolutely forever to get that yellow color on. But once the paint was built up, I was then able to go back in and paint all the details on, which is for me the fun part of squishy decorating. I love decorating squishies anyway, but making my own and then get into the decorating part, let me tell you something, it's a different level of satisfying, even more satisfying than a brand new lip balm. Okay, like, I mean, you heard it here first. I'm revealing all my secrets now. What is a girl to say? I painted on all the logos and everything like that. Took forever. I painted on a cute face because of course I couldn't help myself, and with that being done, that was basically it. Okay, so now that all the paint has dried, as you can see, look at the cute little face on there. I did add a few extra details, but my camera died, so ignore that. But I added some little stripes along the top because I felt like those would be like the indentations on the actual lip balm. I did do them all the way around as well. Do you see that? And I also added a slightly darker line around the kind of lid part of it because I felt like that was a bit more realistic as well. But all in all, I love it. I decided to put the face on so that it looks like it could stand up that way. I just felt like that felt like the right way. I know the writing's that way, but I don't know, I like it this way. So anyway, squishiness wise, it's lovely, absolutely lovely. Look at that. Now this here took way more layers than I would typically put on a DIY squishy, just because I painted it blue. I made a boo-boo, you know. We won't talk about it. But it's come together really nicely. It feels great as well, and yeah, squishiness wise of it is just gorgeous. Look at that, beautiful. Woohoo! So yeah, I'm really thrilled how this has come together, especially for the fact that it is a smaller squishy as well, and like a more kind of, what did you call that, like thinner squishy. I used to remember, you know, the I Bloom toast ones. I used to stay away from the singular kind of bread ones because they were quite thin, but actually I think this here works really well on this piece, so I'm really happy with how that has turned out. Anyway, hopefully you did enjoy today's video and you liked how it turned out. If you have any requests for any future foam squishies, any other type of squishies, any other type of cute crafts really, my ears are open, my comments are open down below for your comment. So leave me a little comment before you leave. Maybe a like if you're feeling generous, and subscribed if you're not already subscribed. I looked at my subscriber rate, and 98% of people who watch aren't subscribed. So it would mean the world to me if you could subscribe. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on day 5, and I shall be back tomorrow for day 6 of the foam squishy week. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye.